Alright, third time trying to film this. I'm doing the rivers. I keep hitting the button. First wargaming table, right here. First one I've ever made. Unless you count the one little shitty one I made when I was like 12. But almost, besides the foam and like knives and glue, everything else was free. I live near the desert, so I was able to get a lot of stuff. I made this. Pretty sure this is a rabbit skull. I brushed it with PVA glue after I soaked it in peroxide, but it was already pretty bleached white when I found it in the desert. So we got a little skull right there. But yeah, so see all these edges? We're gonna do them with these little river rocks over here. Okay. So we just start hitting the button. Yeah, I need to get something for this. This is shit. Hold on. Zip tie this bitch so I can angle it down. Then we can angle it like that. Okay, we're good. Alright. That's good enough. Where's the fucking scissors? I got my hash point. I might make something that, because King Cobra JFS, yesterday was the year since he died. I don't know what I was going to do really for a video. I don't drink. It gets me sick as shit. Okay, I have no clue what I'm doing. Brush. I didn't have anything ready. Trying to get it. Oh crap, not on stuff like the rocks in the tree trunk. It's also 100 degrees out, and that's not exaggerating. It was 106 yesterday. So shit dries very quick here. Okay, now we just need to do the layer right here, I think. Don't hit it. Oh, that's kind of better. Okay. Let's get the rocks. I'm gonna put this out because it's gonna be too hard. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's get this done first. It's so full that you gotta be careful. Problem is, probably shouldn't have done this much at once, but I think it's gonna look good. in the sun and dried. Okay. That looks pretty fucking good. Because I'm gonna seal it when I'm done with PVA glue and the rubbing alcohol and water mixture. I got a spray bottle, already got some in there. Okay, that side looks pretty good. I think maybe just a few little ones in there. Okay. Get this corner. Okay. This is a little awkward for me this direction. And like little ones. I should have separated them really big ones out, or bigger ones as you today. Okay, not bad. There's some little ones. Okay, that is looking like it should. And I'm hoping all these ones that rolled into the middle that I can just spray them and they'll stay. But I'm gonna pour whatchamacallit, it's all gonna be covered anyway, so I probably, you know, spray it with that seal. I probably won't really have to worry too much because I'll be it's gonna be covered in like when I wet the acrylic or epoxy or whatever. So all right, so there's a start. We just got to let it dry so we don't see the white shit. And now we can do all over this place. Okay, so upside down. You know what, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish this side first. This side first. And then we're gonna go do all these other ones. Damn. I hope I got enough glue. I got another bottle and a half, so it should be good. And this one still has some. Okay. That's gonna be good. Okay. Now, this time we don't have to fucking fly. The river's been the biggest pain. Like, this river is probably almost an inch taller than it was when I started. Because I kept fucking doing something and not liking it. So finally, found something I like, which is these river rocks. Which is just awesome. What do you think? Okay. So now, let's do this part. Okay. We're going to do all around this at once, including this back part. So we really need the little ones for the back. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll definitely hear enough glue, because this is only the first bottle. And it looks like it's going to be either just enough or just shy of enough. And then all we got this little strip right here. Crap. Let's sharpen those. Okay. Okay. They're probably enough glue. I mean, they're big rocks, that's why I kind of wanted to make sure it was glued really good. Like this. I want to make sure we get covered with river rocks all around. Now, I've never, like I said, besides, alright, so that in the video that got screwed up. Okay, so this is my first wargame table. Besides, if you count, like, it wasn't really a table, but when I was like 12, I made like a little crappy castle. It was out of wood. It was actually pretty good, but it was really just like a wall with a fucking gate door in it. So there's probably a lot of things that I did wrong. I know I did a bunch wrong because I had to redo it a lot. But you know, it's the first one. Lessons learned on stuff. A lot of stuff I wasted time doing that I didn't need to do. But it's okay. Because we're finally getting close to the finish line. The keep, I'm starting on the second floor today. And it's got it covered and all that. Okay, let's do the pain in the ass one first. Huh. Yeah, so a lot of them rolled off, but you know what? It's covered. And now they got glue all over them. They're a little sticky. Damn, I hope I have enough rocks. So these rocks, so the company threw a bunch of samples like 2 weeks ago, you know, rock samples, and they threw them on the sidewalk though, and they just were everywhere, people's yards, the street and stuff. So it wasn't like I took these off people's driveways, but yeah, this is all from some company. Thank you for the free rocks. I just washed them and dried them, and voila, now we got this. I think that looks good. I mean, it's hard to tell because of the glue right now. But I think it's looking good. I mean, it's my first table. What do you expect? A masterpiece? I don't think so. Yeah, I got enough rocks. Easily. Okay. Let's get this going. part separate. Feel my. It was. I just took my 20 milligram Adderall. My. I take it 3 times a day, and this is my second dose of the day. 2 20s and a 10. The 10 helps me sleep because I get really bad racing thoughts. I've tried a bunch of sleeping medications, and of course they work. They work on anybody. They're sleeping medications, but the side effects were horrible, like trazodone and shit. So yeah, wasn't a fan of those. Yeah, we'll put a little glue there. We'll tap that in. Tap that in. Okay. Yeah. Again, it's going to be sealed too, so. Okay. It's one of those things where it's like, because it's my first one, I want it, my expectations are way higher than what they should be, because I mean, remember, it's my first build. I'm not going to get a professional result, but I'm going to try to get at least a decent result. Where's my brush? Fuck did I put that? Oh. Make sure it's all nice and good around there. I'm gonna have literally like just the right amount. That's perfect. You know how many times that's happened with this build? Where I literally had like just the right amount. And that wasn't like on purpose or anything. It's just funny. Isn't that ironic? Alright. Final strip. The only thing is you won't really know how good it looks till that glue dries. Okay, let's see what this brushed on this looks like. Yeah, get up. Okay. Oh fuck, dude, I thought there would have been plenty of glue. Okay, let's get this corner good. And then we think we're good. If you want to be picky, I do want to be picky. We're gonna do that. Oh, I'll still be free, but I got my I'll make another video actually about that. But I got my anti-convulsivant change, and it's so much better. I don't have this where everything pisses me off, everything irritates you. It sucks. So I'm glad I got that change. I think it'll look good here. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, almost done. Some little ones right here. And then, okay, let's do this. So, we want the little ones, and then we want to see the bigger ones to scatter in the middle of everything. I mean, it's not rocket science when you really think about it. All you're doing is rebuilding. You're just trying to make a miniature version of how you would really build stuff in a way. Like this is, you know, dirt, real rocks. You know, it doesn't seem like this is rocket science to figure out. But I also went through like 4 or 5 different river designs, so I shouldn't really be talking. Alright, now, oops, we want to spread these rocks. So, I do have big rocks, but I'm not doing those right now because I don't know if I'm going to need them. So here's the plan. Put glue down the middle of all the things. Just kind of brush it and spread it. And then we're going to spread the rocks. And I think that will look great. Because I cannot cover up another river. It will do. By the time I'm done, it'll be up here. So I think this will work. Okay. God, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Ah! But it's working, I think. Ah, if I stop fucking everything up. Come on. Okay, we're gonna spread some of the rocks real quick. Let this glue does its thing. Okay. Alright. So, like this. It's gonna be a little difficult to tell until the glue dries. So it's like a bunch of fucking white shit everywhere. God damn, I'm gonna have just enough rocks. Okay. Now, let's just find the fucking area done. So we can get this part done. I mean, it came out pretty good. Oh, and the flocking, what I did was I bought moss, forest moss, for like $4 a bag at Walmart. I bought 2 bags of it, and you just put it through a screen. And then which ones you can't crush, because there are ones that no matter what you're not going to be able to really crush unless you cut them up. Right. So, what was I talking about? Oh, flocking. So then you get your thick stuff, and then you also get some fine blocking from it. So it works out, I think. Alright. Let's do this. Hot metal and methadone. I hear the empire fall. Yes, this is brought to you by Shitty Filming. For all your shitty filming needs. Alright. Let's check this out now. Okay, so we got... Oh wow. It's hard to tell with all the white, but... There's a bridge. That bridge? Ah, no! On. Okay. Bridge. That's from my 9mm bullets. From one of the things from one of my packets of 9mm bullets. I used that for the base because it already had like a good shape to it, and it was solid. So I was like, perfect base. That, and it's kind of cool because it's like, oh, 9mm. So I'll make one when it dries too. Okay. So this is a, oh yeah, I already showed this board. So let's move this without dropping all these guys and looking at my cut. Yeah, I did all this shit, moved all this shit and got this all set up to start getting into building this stuff. And this is the first one. I think it looks really good for first build. There's the stairs. I love the stairs. They came out really good. I need to do the dirt on the inside there, I know. And then so, you know, these, I got the idea from like the front gate. I kind of like, it's like a little bit modified version of the Helm's Deep front gate, which is a project I would like to maybe do next. Well, next project's gonna be a big tree house, but after that, I kind of want to try and do Helm's Deep. But I don't know if I'm at that skill level. The sides I haven't done yet because that's gonna be very last after I do water and everything. But that's the shadow, just to let you guys know. That, the black line, that's not actually on there. Like if I, hold on. Ah, stupid ass. Yeah, just shadow. This area, I was gonna do an arch originally, so instead I just put a bunch of the thicker flock in there. I think that came out pretty good. Got Aragon with that dog. Is from a fucking G.I. Joe Monopoly, and it's perfect size. I haven't glued it to the base or anything yet, and don't know if I'm gonna paint it. I kind of want to paint it like my dog, but I don't know, not bad for first try, first build, you know. Well, technically I built this, right, and then I went straight from this to this because it's just a blown up version, you know. It's just the same technique but bigger. And this one I used a very dull knife. The cemetery still needs to get finished. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do this sacred penguin altar or the sacred frog, or I even got a cobra. I could do a sacred cobra, but this is going to be like a temple to either the penguin, the turtle, or I mean penguin, the frog, or the snake. Haven't decided yet. No, makes them look too small. And these are going to be, I'm going to put more foam so that I can glue these to the side. I got more to make sure I get the right ones put on there. Something like that. So I'm going to raise this up, add more stairs. Then I'm going to do like an altar and like little benches. It's just a little fun one too. If I do the frog, I'm going to put a little pond in front of him. Since I got a bottle of this. So obviously it's not enough to do my shit, but it's supposed to work. So I've been meaning to test it. So I think I'm going to do a little test sample. See how it looks. It says it dries clear, it doesn't crack. And those are the two things you really need to look out for from what I've seen. I should have done more research before I even started. But it's alright. Okay, I don't know if I got this on there right. Two worlds are in between. Hot metal and methadone. God damn it, that song stuck in my head. Trying to do this one-handed. Okay. That will actually work. And the reason why is because copper wire is going to be spun around the top of it and some lines around the inside. And then I even got under this layer of leather, there's a foam, the sticky foam pads. I don't know what the fuck they came from. But anyways, I have a bunch of them. So I put that around there first, and then I put this, which is from a work boot of mine. That's why it's so black and dirty, because it's from my boots that literally the steel toe fell out of them because I had worn out the tip so much. So, but I'm going to make a video in a little bit, you know, a Cobra / talk about the medication change and all that. But here's just a quick video finishing the river. I honestly think we finally did it. I finally did it. I think we got our river. I think a couple big stones, not many, only a few, and then do the whatever resin or acrylic, whatever I decide to do to seal it. There's this one product, seems to have pretty good reviews, and it's not it's pre-mixed, so you don't have to mix two different chemicals, which I really don't give a fuck about that. That's not a problem. That shit's easy to work with. I don't know why people make it sound like it's not. I mean, I guess if you're not used to working with stuff, but I grew up making building stuff, so I think that's why it translated to this, you know. I mean, I can build a house, so, but I'm not a very artistic person, so I was a little worried about doing the painting and stuff. My friend said I am, so I guess I am a little artistic, but I need to get rid of that hot glue drip. I need to get rid of that. Okay. Well, hope everybody has a good day. I'm really happy with how the river came out. If anybody has any suggestions, stuff to add or change or whatever, I would like to order some trees and make a forest and put a dirt path or something over here. Because I'm going to make a 2 foot by 2 foot board for a big tree house. And I want it to connect to this. It's probably going to go on this end. Because I want to make another board for this side that's going to turn into a giant like river town, lake town, something like that. Something. I don't know exactly yet, but yeah. It's my first build. And then also I need to do so in the keep, I'm going to make like what looks like a door to the cellar. And then down here eventually I'm going to cut this side square so that they fit, but I want to make a dungeon that slides in, so it'll be like 1, 2, 3, be about 5 level dungeon. that I can pull out and pull back in. Actually, I think I'll push it in this side. So trim this off even. And then I can just slide in. There's no getting rid of this. It's not because I need it there, but because that shit is on there. I might try and get that off, but I don't know. So yeah, that's going to be eventually a multi-level, 5-level dungeon. Whatever you want to call it. Catacombs. So, it'll be dope. I think I'll do it where it's like 4 levels of dungeon, and the very 5th level will be like a, oh god, what do you call it? A sewer. So, hope everybody's having a good day. And I'll make another video soon. I'm still doing good, still off the opiates. 10 months almost. The 28th will be 10 months. Because October 28th will be a year. So I can't wait to hit the year mark. Everybody have a good day. All right.